What is up, you guys? I decided not to change for this video because I really do want to pump out as many videos for you guys today, and the sun is about to hit my face, so let's get into it. This is a video that I did film but I never posted, and I will try to insert some clips from my original video because I did have this sent off for repair back in February. I was told at the time that it would be taking about 6 weeks to get it back. I literally just got this back, I want to say either right at the end of May or at the beginning of June. Never heard from anybody at the Saks store. Yeah, this bag, because there's another tag video when I mentioned this bag and how crazy it drives me. This is true. But since it's been back in my collection and during that time that it was missing, I was literally so gutted not having this in my collection, guys. It is, I didn't even realize how much I loved it until it was gone from my collection. Since it's been back, it's my go-to bag. I use it at least 3 times a week. And then honestly, this little charm right here has just elevated it just a couple notches. And honestly, I am not a charm person, you guys. I know this video is not about the charm, but I'm not a charm person at all. But this little charm here just stole my heart, and I was looking for a charm because this zipper is really stupid. It's so small and it just does not do anything to help you get in and out of the bag. And it's so cute, you guys. Oh, getting washed out. There we go. But yeah, anyways, the issue with my bag were these tabs, and honestly there was a part of me that thought that they would be replacing them because if you see, they are very wrinkled. This one was wrinkled, and it always was wrinkled, but that honestly I could deal with. This one not as much, and it was always curling, so I keep trying to push it for it to kind of go back in place. But in any case, the glazing on this was always a disaster. I could see the 2 pieces of leather the entire time from the moment that I got it. And honestly, this was a bag that I had been wanting forever, like so many people. I had never seriously tried to purchase it. I would just go in, see if they had it, and they never did. So I never when I started to actively want it, it kind of was easy to get. So what I decided to do once I did get this bag, I thought, you know what, I'm going to use this bag for about a year, and then before the year is over, I am going to take it into Louis Vuitton for them to fix that. So that's just what I did right before the year, which was March, I think. So I took it in February. The salesperson who assisted me, the moment that I mentioned that, he said, oh, it's the way that you're using it. And then I thought, well, I guess it's just that I'm using it, that's the problem. But he said, oh, but we'll fix it, you know, blah, blah, blah. And they did. There was another thing that they fixed that I can't remember for some reason. I know I have the paperwork. I can't remember what it was. I don't think they did anything to that. In any case, this was the big issue for me, this tab right here, because it was really tethered. And I don't do anything to it for it to be that way. But in any case, they did tell me 6 weeks. I did not hear from them for months. At the end of May, I finally decided to call and find out like what was the holdup. And to my surprise, guys, this repair took 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And no one at Saks or the Louis Vuitton Saks contacted me to let me know that my piece was just sitting there for months and months. Because again, I took this at like either mid-February, I'm gonna say mid-February. I took this in, so it was there March, April. It was already there. No, March. It had been back since March, and I called them in May because I think that I'm not a patient person, but I want them to do a good job, so I trust them. They tell me that it's going to be 6 weeks. I think, okay, well, maybe they have a lot of pieces. I think I don't know. When I called to check, the representative on the 800 number said, oh yeah, it came back 2 weeks after. I honestly was really upset, you guys. I was so upset. So I did contact the manager, and she claims that someone did contact me once, which I do not believe. I never got a phone call, you guys, ever. And then they never called me again. So it just sat there. And then I asked her if she thought that that was acceptable, and she said no. So I had her ship it to me. She next day shipped it, and she sent me a set of perfumes, like those little perfumes, and which I don't wear perfume, so I sold those, and I got $200 for them, you guys. I think $230 for that set. Yeah, so I guess in the end, like, it all worked out for me, and I used some of those funds to buy myself this little piece right here. And I'm so happy. I kind of wanted a different one. I had eyed a pink one that was like a cat, and it was really, really cute, and it was less expensive than this one. But when I saw this one, I honestly lost my mind over it. And I, again, am not a charm person at all. So I'm pretty surprised at my purchase of this, but I do love it. And again, I'm just really happy that I have this bag back. Like I said, it drives me crazy, but we work together, her and I. So I was editing, you guys, and I realized I really didn't drive home this point. And the entire reason I was telling you guys about the length of time that it took for Saks Fifth Avenue or Louis Vuitton to contact me with regards to my repair is that even if they tell you 6 weeks, I really recommend you guys contacting customer service 2 weeks later to see what the status is of your repair. You don't have to contact the store directly. You can contact Louis Vuitton directly, and they will have status on your repair. So no matter what length of time they tell you, you guys, always call the 800 number just to find out what the status is of your repair. I have had 2 items repaired, and both of these items have taken far longer than stated to receive them back. And I really do believe that it isn't because Louis Vuitton themselves took long to repair my item. It's the stores not being on top of contacting their customers. So keep that in mind, and I hope that this information is helpful, you guys. So that's it, you guys. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.